Guys, my name's Adam. I'm here with Ian today. We're from Chisholm Institute and we're here at AEG headquarters, and we want to talk to you guys about your battery tools, your cordless tools, kits, and the financial gain that you can get from purchasing the tools and the kits together. Ian?
Yeah, well, we would ideally like our students to end up with a combo, which would include these two and the saw. You know, these are becoming very common in our school environment at the moment.
Yep. So you can get anything from a 2-piece up to a 14-piece combo kit nowadays. The most common one obviously is your drill combo, but then as Ian was just saying, you can throw in a drill combo plus a saw, then you could probably go to a grinder, you could go to a jigsaw, and the combo kits grow and grow. The most important combo accessory, of course, is your radio. Make sure you get that. The big thing about getting a combo kit is it actually gives you much more advantage on the job site. A lot of tradies have multiple battery kits, they have multiple battery brands and tool brands, and it makes it very difficult because all the batteries are different. So it's really important that while you're out buying your combo kit, you look at the advantage to yourself to see what is going to be able to add to your accessories. You can add, as we said, a drill, a saw, a grinder, a jigsaw, rotary hammer, all the different things, sanders. So your kit can expand, your combo kit can expand, and that way you only need to utilise the one battery, the one charger, and your kit grows and grows rather than have 3 different batteries, 3 different chargers. You take the wrong one to the site, you pick up the wrong one. It doesn't work like that. So if you can keep it consistent to the brand that you like, obviously, you know, the way that we're at the moment, AEG has a massive market advantage. They have a 6-year warranty on the tool, and they have a 3-year warranty on the battery. So you're getting good value for money. And let's be honest, as apprentices and as tradies, you want to get value for money.
Yeah, and we want to make sure that, you know, they have the suitable batteries. Now with these 6 amp hour batteries, yep, that is a lot of fuel. That'll keep that tool running all day in most applications.
Yep.
It'll run everything in your kit if you've been smart enough to buy a combo kit and got the whole lot the same.
Yeah, most of the combo kits will come with a smaller battery, maybe a 2.5 amp. They might last you an hour, 2 hours, depending on the tool that you're using them in. But as Ian's got here, you can see he's got the 6 amp hour battery, which is like, you know, fuel in your car. The more fuel you put in, the further you go. Well, with the 6 amp battery, you can pretty much run for 4, 5, 6 hours. You can go as long as you need to. Again, it depends on the tool. Obviously, the different tools take more power, but ultimately, you know, as you grow, your kit grows. Again, 2.5 fits into the saw, fits into the jigsaw, fits into the drill and the grinder, but so does the 6. So you're going to get much better value for money, long run time. Let's start again. You're going to get much better You're going to get much better life out of the battery. It's going to run longer. Obviously, it might cost a little bit more, but the more that it costs, the more you're going to make over the course of your career, your life, the use of the tools.
The thing I like about these particular batteries is the little LED display that tells me how much power is left in that battery, and the brains of the tool are in the battery. This battery will stop this tool running if I abuse it and try and overload it, and that is a fantastic feature. I'm never going to destroy that by overloading it because the battery won't let me.
Yep. I think at the end of the day, the most important thing is that you pick the right combo kit for you and for the job that you're going to do. Again, you can add individual accessories or you can buy bigger kits. You can trade up, you can get bigger batteries, you can get the more tools or the variety of tools as you go on. But again, it's value for money, what you can afford. But again, you look at lifespan, you look at warranty, you look at battery life, you look at usability and friendly accessibility as well. So I think that's what's really important, especially for any young person coming into the trade or any tradie that's been in the game for a long time can actually see, well, you know what, I'm getting much better value for money. And that's what it comes down to.
So how are we going to work out to be able to buy the combo? You know, to get our finances right, to be able to buy that combo kit?
I think what we need to do is we need to introduce Dave Clark from Incolink, and he can give us a bit of a talk on finances for apprentices and tradies in the industry.
Let's get him in here then.
Come in, Dave. So I want to introduce Dave Clark from Incolink to come in and have a bit of a discussion with us about finances. Dave, welcome.
Hey Adam,
how are you, mate? How you
Good,
going?
Thanks.
So you're going to give us a bit of a talk on finances, especially when the students and the apprentices are going to go out and buy their kits?
Yeah, sure. Well, as you know, with apprentices, pretty low wages, so they need to be careful with what they spend their money on.
Yep.
And so that's why both Chisholm and Incolink put together preventative education program on budgeting, finances, as well as the other programs that we actually present in TAFEs.
Yep.
As you know, budgeting is one of the most basic of all skills, but and a very important skill. But unfortunately, for a lot of younger apprentices, it's a skill that a lot of them don't actually have.
It could be for all apprentices as well, really, when you think about it. I mean, we get mature age people that come back and want to reskill themselves and re-educate themselves. So they've gone, as you said before, they've gone from a good wage to a lower wage, and all of a sudden they sort of got a budget for buying tools and equipment and, getting themselves from job to job, and that comes into play as well.
And as you know, it's not a small purchase.
Yeah.
And they want to make the right choice.
Yep.
So, and they need to budget for that. I'm not saying a budget is the answer to everyone's financial problems, but it definitely assists them in knowing where their money's going and helps them set goals to actually buy the things that they need that's going to improve their working life.
Yeah, so when Incolink comes out and does their presentation, do they tailor it to first year apprentices or second year apprentices, or is it just across the board? Or?
Oh, look, we generally come out and we try and speak to first, second and third years. So an Incolink representative is usually before each apprentice 3 times during their apprenticeship.
Yep.
And so we've got a range of talks that we do. Financial is one, along with gambling. Suicide prevention, and a drugs and alcohol one as well.
Yeah.
So and we get a lot of good feedback from the guys and women that are doing their apprenticeship. So we know that with the support of TAFE and Chisholm in particular, that the work that we're doing is definitely of value.
Yep. You mentioned the sort of the drugs and alcohol, the gambling, and the suicide prevention. There are other conversations and other presentations that Incolink do throughout the course of their apprenticeship, and gives them a bit of an understanding of what to be aware of. I mean, obviously, the financial side of it could be the cause of all of these other issues. And you guys come and do a supportive role and a presentation on that as well?
Yeah, so basically what we do is we come out, we talk about strategies, what they're already doing, what they're not doing, make some suggestions, let them know that if they do get into trouble, where to go for assistance.
Okay.
Whether that's student services or externally or Incolink itself. So it's just it's raising awareness about all those areas.
Do you get a lot of feedback from the students once you've done your presentation on the financial assistance? So, you might speak to them about putting a strategy in place. Do they contact Incolink or yourself, or do they say, look, that really worked, or what happens after you've done that?
Yeah, generally we get a lot of good feedback from our apprentices. Like I said, we're in front of them basically 3 times during their apprenticeship. I've lost count of how many have come up to us and said, oh look, what you suggested there, that was really good, I'm doing that now.
Yep.
It's made a huge difference, Or I've gotten in contact with my doctor about those issues that I spoke to you about.
Yep.
It's really beneficial. We're getting a lot of positive feedback from people like yourselves, key people in the TAFE, and also from the students themselves.
Oh, that's great.
All age groups and both sexes as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, it was great to have you out. It'd be great to get you to come back and talk about the drugs and alcohol, maybe the gambling, and especially the suicide thing. It's obviously in society, so it'd be great to get you to come back and have a bit of a chat in more depth.
We'd love to do that.
Yep.
And we just thank you for your support.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you very much.